Hello everyone. I have been tracking the NIO's card sale data for a while, and I'm going to do this again for the January card sale data that has just become available. And uh, the current figure is 7,225 card sale, which is an increase over the previous month 7,007. We are not going to compare it with respect to the previous year's card sale data, because around the same time in the last year the COVID started spreading out, and then those numbers were unrealistically low, and the comparison with the last year data that other websites or other people are talking about, it does not make much sense. But it certainly makes sense to compare it with the previous 4 months or so data. So let's see where we are heading and how it's going to reflect, and how we should see the stock prices in light of those things. So we know that this increase is a little bit better than the December number. In that sense, it's good, but it's also not going to be a drastically exponentially rising figure. Now, if you look at those two figures, you can say that most of these rise is coming from the more recent EC6 card sale figure, which has a pent-up demand, because when this newer model came in way back like 4 months ago, there was more demand and it could just not supply because its production could not catch up. And those things are coming up in this figure. But at the same time, what we see in the other card sales data, ES8 is kind of, if you look at those figures from around 1400s, it looks like it has saturated, probably because of the EC6 hype and other things new. It bumped up to 2000, but again it's tapering down, kind of saturating to 1660. So the increase is still there, but it's not going to be an exponential kind of increase. The same thing with the ES6. We see kind of a little decrease and again decrease and a little bit of increase here. So we can say that we are going into a mode that unless NIO does something on its marketing front, and because it has a lot of marketing, a lot of money in its hand, its cash flow situation is good, it can bring in new features, battery offerings and so on and so forth. It can spend a lot of marketing money to get these figures rolling. It can open up more sales and offices and showrooms and so on and so forth. So now, the one figure that we need to keep it in mind is how does this figure reflect into the sales figure. And I actually have followed my previous videos. What I do is I just multiply this figure by $50,000, which is an average price for ES6 and ES8, and EC6 also does not make much. Just a ballpark figure, don't quote me on that, but roughly, if you are looking at the 7,200 kind of figure, multiply this figure by 12 and increase it a little bit, you get a figure of 100,000 car sale per year in 2021. Of course, I would expect that figure to be maybe 1.2 to 1.5 times, maybe 150,000 or so. But that's what we are seeing from these sales, unless I could be proven wrong because of some more kind of events, positive events that could be coming in the future coming months. But as of now, 100,000 is a current run rate, and if you multiply it by 50,000 car sale price for each of these cars, then this figure is coming about $500 million, $500 million of sales figure. And the current market capitalization at the current price of like $56 a share, it's $88 billion. So this represents a significant amount of multiplier factor, which is substantially higher. If you multiply it by, let's say, 100 or so, then or more, then you get that kind of figure. So it looks like NIO has fairly realized its pricing potential for the future pricing things that has been embedded into it, but it does not mean that it cannot grow even more from it, but the growth can probably will not be as steep as it has been in the past for now. That being said, I do not want to speculate anything about it, about its price. It does have a lot of cash in its hand because it sold some of those shares, so it's sitting on a lot of cash. It can invest those cash in expanding its market to Europe or elsewhere. Or one thing we could do is, one thing that's very clear signal is this growth is coming by bringing new model. So one quick way, for example, for NIO is that it can bring another whatever model, which I think is one of those newer models coming in this year and of the 2022, then that will again boost the sales by 20, 30, 40% or whatever, and then it can expand into the European market that can give another 20-30% boost. So those are the kind of things, and NIO can do that because now it has the capability to do that. Now it has the money in its hand, so all those possibilities are there. But even those things, at least partially, are factored into its current market capitalization. So just those things need to be kept in mind. Don't expect the stock to rise from like 55, 56 or $60 to quickly to $100 or $200. It's possible that it can grow from $50 to $80, or even better, if you are into buying into it, my recommendation is to wait for it to cool down and see any opportunity to buy. But I'm not going to talk anything about the prices. I wanted to, more than that, I wanted to give an update on the car sale numbers and how you are going to interpret it. Thanks.